What up, guys? Good to be back. 3 weeks have gone by, and I hope you guys have missed us as much as we've missed you.
Dude, it's been a long time, guys. I'm so happy to be here with you, brother. Episode
real.
209. It has been a minute.
Episode 209. Shout out Stockton, Nick and Nate Diaz, episode 209. Yeah. We were debating on when to talk about it, and we just got to talk about it right away. So we're sorry that we're going to start it off sad here, but we've been gone a while, and we lost our buddy Kyle. He passed away this past Tuesday. And yeah, we got to talk about it because Kyle, all you guys watching from the gym, and we were so blessed, just not even knowing, but we were blessed to have him on the pod. You can go back and watch that episode. So grateful to be able to have that with him. But everybody at the gym, they truly know just how special Kyle was. I met Kyle when I moved out here in 2022, and he's just that guy that no matter where he's at in his life, no matter who he sees, his goal was to always just uplift everybody. I don't know if it was his goal. It was just his spirit and soul that just naturally did that. And he always was just trying to be a big beacon of positivity, which he was. Even when he was going through it. He suffered with cancer for 15 years. I shouldn't even say suffer because he wouldn't say. Because he fought it like a fucking warrior. Mm-hmm. And Kyle went out. We made toast. Shout out David Tungen for getting everybody at the gym together last night. We had some kava to him. Mm-hmm. We were making cheers to him and toast to him. So thank you, David, for getting everybody together. But Kyle went up. He went out with his shield up, sword out, and he faced death with strength, honor, and dignity. Mm-hmm. And he was honestly one of the strongest people I've ever met. My dad, I've witnessed people like that before. Everybody's different in their own way, right? Mm-hmm. I've witnessed it with my Uncle John. He just kept getting one thing after another, and he was doing triathlons. And we always would make jokes that cancer sped him up because he would live life to the fullest. And, bro, that's absolutely Kyle.
Dude, inspirational, too.
Yeah.
Like, dude, honestly, I had the privilege of rowing with him a couple times.
Right? He whooped my ass one time.
And drilling with him. And he always had such he just always brought such good positivity to it that would just, like, uplift you. Like, heaven gained another angel is how I like to say it. But, man, he was such a badass, for real. And I think you gave a lot of great toast last night that were actually pretty dope, man. So.
I appreciate that, man. Well, dude, Kyle, one thing I just admired about Kyle is that, you know, he videotaped everything. He was upfront and raw with every moment of his process through cancer, right? And it takes these strong people when they're going through it. When you know Kyle, it's like it sped him up too, man. He lived life to the fullest. He kept going to jiu-jitsu when he was going through his rate.
What a badass, dude. Like, dude, your body only can do so much. Like, the mental toughness that guy had is pretty crazy.
And he wasn't sitting around when he was around complaining about his cancer. He just wanted to uplift and show the world what it takes to be strong. And making those videos to the bitter end like that, to the way he was doing, it's so powerful. He was a very spiritual guy. He believed in God. And he followed God throughout his whole cancer journey. He used it as a way to guide him through his struggles and battles that he went through. But yeah, dude, just a one-of-a-kind dude. Never stopped. Always positive. There for everybody. There's many times he was there for me in some pretty bad times, and he was just always trying to lift me up.
Dude, without a doubt, man, he was on our podcast before, and like he in like the relationship that you had with him too, and Brock that had with him too, I'm a little envious of because I wasn't as close to him as you guys, and I can just see the profound impact that he had. And even with the exposure I've had to him, he's like such a legend that you know, I just don't know. I'm kind of speechless in a way.
Yeah. Well, I got to talk to him. Everyone, like some people, I'm envious of the people. You know, when when people, what I've gone through when people are dying, you just kind of want like your close family with you. You know what I mean? And everybody from the gym wanted to be there, go see him right before, and that would have been just so much. So in those kinds of moments, I was with my Uncle John because, he was like a father figure to us. And then with my dad, it's like, you only want those. So I gave him the space. Maybe I got to text him, right? And even when he's going out, dude, he didn't change at all. Just being himself. Grateful I got to talk to him because the thing with Kyle, guys, I'm bad. I'm so bad. Like when people I'm not good at receiving compliments, right? And I don't know. I got to think better of myself. Sean was even talking to me about it this past week. He's like, bro, you just got to think better of yourself and you'll be good. I'm like,
100%.
You're right. But so Kyle, here's Kyle, this just fucking amazing dude who's just always feeding everybody the most amazing things about themselves, right? And I'd always be like, oh, Kyle, I'm holding the mirror. So I really, I got to say a lot of good things to him before goodbye. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, it's going to be really weird. As time goes on, it's always weird because we go through the phases. And it's like, damn, not hearing him around, it's going to be tough. But really cool things are happening because Kyle lived life, guys. And we have our moment to be sad. We're going to be sad. But like I was telling Brenden before we started this pod today, I was like, dude, I'm like, I have to believe it to see it. And I had some things happen like I've talked about on the pod before. I have to believe it to go, okay, that's something. And I had that with my dad. So Kyle's with us. Kyle's watching. And Kyle will always be with us. He's always a part of the gym. He is such a big part of the community. It's unbelievable. It's so cool to see. I told the guys, I'm like, what happens when you think about Kyle? You smile. You think good things. How incredible is that? How awesome is it that we got to know a guy like Kyle? I told Tim and Sean, I go, you know what? I'm going to thank you. Because I got to move out here, I got to meet Kyle. You know what I mean? People like that are special. They come far and few. And I've only known Kyle from the gym, short years, and he's made such a big impact in my life.
Dude, it takes a lot of strength to have that kind of positivity exuding out of you when you're dealing with as much as Kyle was dealing with too.
Right.
And the fact that he was still such like a beacon of hope and like inspiration is just more of a testament to his character. And I mean, yeah, like I said,
he was the
before,
leader
dude,
of 300. What did he say before? Sorry.
That just having got another angel, that guy's amazing.
Oh yeah,
like he's an absolute legend.
Isn't that beautiful way to think about it too? I did have that thought too. I'm like, well, at least we've all gained one hell of a fucking guardian angel. You know what I mean? He's always with us. And like I said, cool things are going to happen because Kyle was a rock star. He was Rocky. That motherfucker said, hey, fuck you, death. I'm fighting you to the bitter end. He really did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like we have our moments to cry, but like we're going to send that motherfucker out with a bang. And Tim's doing a thing at the gym. We're going to do a celebration. He's also going to do I'm sure Marcelo's going to be the guy that does it, but he's going to get a dope-ass mural painted of Kyle with one of his fucking best things. And he would always say, all right, guys, love you. Have the best day. He would say that at the end of every video, no matter what the fuck he was going through. You know what I mean? And no matter what you believe in at the end of the day, when you hear a guy like Kyle, lifts you up. So he's going to get, and Tim said he's going to hang a black belt under it. So his spirit is going nowhere at Red Hawk Academy. And David Tungan, guys, follow him on Instagram. He's the guy I work out with. I don't know if they're going to be selling them online, but I know he's making Kyle t-shirts. A lot of cool things are going to happen. Maybe it'd be really cool if there'd be like some kind of foundation in his name. I know people want to probably get that taken care of. They had the Recharge Center, and Kyle would give me free meals all the time. He'd do that for so many people. Kyle was just always there. So, Ara, I know you listen to our pods. We love you so much. And everybody at the gym is there for you. And I know no words, no matter what we could say. I even have it written in my notes because I'm like, what do I say? I'm like, there's nothing. You know, when you describe people that are powerful, there ain't no words that can describe. I try to tell my mom that. I'm telling my mom, there ain't nothing I can text you or say to you that just even holds a shard to who you truly are. We can go all day. It's a shard to what Kyle was. You know what I mean? And I'm just so honored to even have known a guy like that. And I'm grateful that we have a pod with them.
And like you said, dude, they were always there. Like, we got to be there for them, you know? So,
Yeah. Oh, my God.
shout out.
All right. We are always family growing. In time, I know it's hard right now, but I know in time when she goes to the gym, it's going to feel like family. It's a special place. She'll feel him when she goes to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. Because he's there. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to see that mural. I can't wait. I know Tim Marcello. Marcello's a fucking G. He's the guy who did all Sean's tats, my tats. He does so many things. Incredible artist. They're going to get some sick shit done. And we're going to do a whole fucking thing for him. So, you know, death sucks, guys. It's the one thing for me that just freaks me the fuck out. But at the end of the day, it's everybody at Red Heart is now stronger and more of a family. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that brings everyone together even more, because everybody's got memories of Kyle. Everybody at that gym has a memory of Kyle. Something he said, how awesome he was. You know what I mean? You rolled with them. Dude, Kyle whooped my ass when he rolled me. Shocked the shit out of me. I'm like, okay, here I am. I'm like, my dumb ass, me being dumb because Kyle's fucking just working out. Like, he takes his shirt off and you wouldn't have known the guy had cancer. He had a 6-pack. You know what I mean? He's in there squatting 400 pounds. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go gentle with him. You know, he's a cancer patient, you know. And he whooped my ass. And I'm laughing at him. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck. Because it was so unexpected. Because that's how gangster he was. You know what I mean? So, and I reflect. I hate being sick, Jobins. I got a flu or a sore throat. Get away from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and to think that he was doing jujitsu, dude. He was training.
I don't get it.
Working on this business, dude. There's a lot of stuff that guy was doing.
Special humans. You know how many people at the gym go, man, every time I was a bitch, I would think about Kyle. And it's the same thing for me. There's literally been so many times, not only Kyle, but my dad and Uncle John, because they all did it in so many special ways. And I'm sure there's people who are watching who know a family member like that. It's like, damn, they're special ass people. It's me, I'm fucking not, no way. Fuck. But you learn from it. But yeah.
Man, that's
what a weird thing. So we're sorry we're starting out sad, guys. You know.
No, I'm not, dude. It's really. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for just like, dude. Kyle's an absolute legend, and he lives on forever.
Forever, dude. And we will see him again.
Yeah, we had to have brought it up. We had to start it off that way.
Well, we were debating, guys. I was like, do we start it like the pod like that, or would we wait till the end to talk about it? And I'm just glad, because I was like, I just felt like we couldn't talk about anything else till we talked about Kyle.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, dude. This whole life, it's weird how we start in a video game, right? We didn't choose to be here. We were just spawned, given what we were given. And then all of a sudden you start remembering shit and you're learning what the fuck is going on this fucking rock. Life is a roller coaster. And the biggest thing that I hope for at the end of this roller coaster is that it all has a meaning and a purpose. You know what I mean?
Dude, my thing is like, dude, about faith and everything. It's like, it's never about proving anybody else wrong that believes in anything different. Everyone should just appreciate every day that they have with the people that they care about and love.
Right?
That's it. It's like, your God isn't better than anyone else's God. You know what? You be spiritual. That's great. But I'm not here to prove you wrong or say anything like this. I love you, and I just want you to have a great day tomorrow as well.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. I just hate all the arguments all the time when it's like, we just are all here for each other, dude. And Kyle was always there for everybody. So why are we... I don't know. I'm just trying to be a better person too, man.
Yeah.
When you lose one of the greats, just like you said, like your dad, Uncle Jay, or and then now Kyle, it's like, dude, they're legends, dude. And I'm trying to be better and like think in a better way.
100%. It's remorse, bro. We reflect and it's remorse and everything you learn. Because, dude, as he was alive, watching his videos were already so powerful. And then it's weird, guys, because when you go through hospice, and I've been through hospice twice. Well, a lot, actually. My Uncle Adam, Uncle Bob. But I just wasn't there when they passed away. But they were sent to hospice, you know. I've experienced it for firsthand twice. So like, it's weird when like you're with people who have never experienced hospice. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it kind of comes with like a badge of like strength. Like, oh fuck, you know, you got to be strong, and you got to kind of guide them through it because you know what's coming. And so that was it's kind of like a weird phase. And with a guy like Kyle, it's like, oh my God. And just like he said in his messages, it's like he wasn't going out laying in his bed miserable. That motherfucker was going out fighting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This is how gangster he was. You know what I mean? But yeah, it just sucks. It just sucks. But it makes us, yeah, we'll always hold on to him.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a good starting point, man.
Yeah. Well, it was just a heavy week. And it's so weird how, like, deaths come in 3. The whole thing about death. We lost some big idols. Made me feel kind of old sometimes hearing some people at the gym. But then there's some coolness out of, like, remorse, like what we're saying, right? Because Kyle's messages now, him making those videos for after, it's like now we watch him, and he's teaching us even more after he's gone. And it's the same video. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, like, Ozzy. I don't know about you guys, but there is a lot of people at the gym. Some young kids didn't even know who the fuck Ozzy was. I'm like, man, when you get to the point where you're on the merry-go-round and no one knows anybody that you knew, it's like, I want off the merry-go-round. You don't know who Ozzy Osbourne is? But this is the cool thing. What I've witnessed so far with Ozzy is that so many kids who didn't know his music, they're listening and they're going, oh my God, it's awesome.
Oh, really? That is cool.
Oh, I love it,
That's
dude.
Cool.
I love it. Because with me, guys, I'm an old head with some people, but I grew up with parents who loved rock and roll. Both my parents loved rock and roll. Both my parents loved Ozzy. Mm-hmm. And the Ozzies were low-key one of the first reality shows. Like the Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? I grew up watching. My mom loved Ozzy. And she thought he was the funniest thing in the world. So I would sit and watch the Osbournes with her. And my dad would be in the kitchen cooking, laughing. But he loved his music, and she loved his music, but she was obsessed with the show. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so Ozzy, it's weird when you lose those big people, because, you know, they always say don't idolize people. But I'm like, man, losing a guy like Ozzy Osbourne, literally 3 weeks ago, our last pod, we were talking about his last show. Mm-hmm. I had that feeling.
That is crazy to think about.
Yeah, dude. I had the feeling watching, and you're going, oh, fuck, man, we're not going to have Ozzy much longer. And it was quicker than I thought. But you know, at the end of the day, how fucking badass was that?
Dude, 76 years of living the craziest life ever, bro.
Ever. And he went out, got to do one last show, say goodbye to the fans, died with his family. One thing that I reflected and thought about with Mr. Ozzy is back when, when I was a kid, elementary school and like middle school, when you're watching the Osbournes, you're going, holy fuck, this family's crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're like,
dysfunctional.
Dysfunctional family. And it's like, Ozzy got to see his whole family get healthy and become like a great big family. Both is, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, how cool is that? So that was really cool. Youngblood, I'm not jamming Youngblood's music.
I like Youngblood.
Yeah, I like him. If someone's playing his music, I'm not going to go, oh, turn that shit off. I'll listen to him, right? He's got some songs I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fucking badass. Mm. But him as a person, I just like Youngblood a lot.
Oh, really?
He seems like
What did he do?
Bro, well, he's just respectful to Ozzy. They had a cool-ass relationship. So, like, when you respect homage to your peers of the genre, you're being, and I always like that. He's so big into music. He's so, like, friendly to his fans. He loves his fans. He just made his, like, own festival. Mm-hmm. So, like, the dude's chasing his dreams and making things. Like, he's making this.
Can't hate on that.
Yeah, you can't hate on that. Even if it's not your type of music. It's not my type of music. I'll listen to it. Some of the songs are badass.
They're catchy. There's some good songs,
They're
bro.
good. I'm not sitting here hating on Youngblood's music. But him as a person, I'm like, dude, he's really cool.
That's cool, man.
So to see him and his respect to Ozzy and everything, that was just like, damn. Because, bro, guys, Ozzy's music we're big movie guys. Mm-hmm. How many movies used Ozzy's music?
Dude, I hate to be that guy. I can't think of one movie.
Adam Sandler. I
literally can't.
Adam Sandler,
right now.
Little Nicky.
I can't.
There's multiple Adam Sandler movies. Jack Black.
If you were to quiz me on the street, I would be like, I don't know.
Isn't that the worst? You got me though, buddy. You got me. Because guess what? I love Jack Black.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Jack Black, literally, I know he's a rock star himself, but he's literally one of the biggest rock star fans.
True.
Like, he's the biggest rock star fan, Jack Black. And what's really cool is getting to see all the shit. Like, here I am watching clips of the Osbournes, and I'm reliving it. I'm loving it. And it's also clips of Jack Black, like when he got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like, dude, Jack Black's the fucking man. You know what I mean? The shit he says about Ozzy. Because here's the thing. Here's the one thing that's really fucking cool about Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. Mm-hmm. He's the Prince of Darkness, right?
Right.
You see this guy and you're like, oh my God, he's fucking batshit crazy. He's doing all these drugs. He's crazy off drugs. Some people would hate him because, he cheated on Sharon and he's fucking other girls. But it's like, Sharon saved his life. First off, their relationship is so beautiful. And she saved him. He pays so much respect to her and how much he changed his life. And he's a rock star. So it's like the people who are talking shit and they go, I hate Ozzy for that, have never lived that life and don't know it and don't know that kind of relationship. I ain't ever going to talk shit on Ozzy for those kinds of things, ever. Because at the end of the day, he was batshit crazy with drugs and talking, cussing and just saying all that shit. But listen to his music. Listen to how powerful Ozzy Osbourne's lyrics are and what he's talking about. He's talking about love, hoping that shit's better. Yeah, there's rock star lifestyle songs and all that kind of shit, Crazy Train. But at the end of the day, it's like, dude, he was laying down some really powerful messages. Pretty smart dude. And how many bangers did Ozzy Osbourne make? Endless. It's endless. And it's funny because guess what? Sean's like, I never listened to Ozzy and I've been listening to shit. It's really cool. Like, damn, bro.
I never heard that Dreamer song before you played it.
Bro, it's endless. To me, it's like, it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'm not playing Ozzy all the time because I grew up to parents who were playing it all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like that. And I love Ozzy. I love him. And in fact, the songs hit more now than ever because it's that remorse time. It literally felt like something left the world with Ozzy. I'm not going to lie. For me, and how it's just how it is when people die for me. I'm like, damn, we just lost something pretty special. Pretty cool, dude. You know what I mean? Batshit crazy, but at the end of the day, family, love, and powerful messages.
100.
The complete opposite of what people thought, because he loved entertaining. And I love how there's been some crazy fake stories going around. Like even you got.
Oh yeah, I saw the story that Ozzy Osbourne apparently like killed like a whole bunch of cats and then had
fake.
Like a gun ready, and he was gonna kill himself. But then Sharon came in and saved him. Yeah,
I'm sure he did. I loved like when they asked him when that movie came out, when the Machine Gun Kelly story where he snorted the ants. He was just like, probably, I don't know, I don't even remember. It's just like, dude, who knows what that guy did? Crazy life. What a crazy life. And just beautiful way to go out. I can sit here and be like, oh, I'm sad, but it's like, what a legendary way to go out. Ozzy fucking Osbourne, he did it. He fucking did it so beautifully. It's crazy. And it sucks. But it's beautiful at the same time.
Man, dude, I'm just gonna be jamming out to some Ozzy for a little bit.
We all have
like
been.
He really is a legend.
The whole world.
What's really
cool is seeing the younger generation discover him through all this, and then them all going, "Wow, he was fucking awesome." That's pretty cool to see.
Man, we need to play some Guitar Hero.
Dude, shout out to Sharon, man. Like, what a beautiful relationship. Talk about thick and thin. You know what I mean? What she's probably had to deal with, the amount of love she had for him.
Dude, your impression you have of Ozzy when he's like, I forgot I was fucking married.
Yeah. Bro, I can't imagine. And it's like, man, I really hope, because there's interviews of her in the past where she's like missing him already and he's not even gone, like when he's just gone for a while. And it's like, oh, I hope I don't want to lose Sharon soon just because they loved him so much, man.
And that's what happens
Ozzy,
sometimes when you love someone so much and then they die and then you die right after because you love them so much.
Right? And then, all right, and then Hulk Hogan died.
Oh, I wanted to bring that up too, dude. That one was so big. It's
been a lot, guys. We're sorry we're talking about so much death, but it's like, how much death can we get in one fucking week? Dude?
He was a little younger than Ozzy. 71 and Ozzy was 76, both in their 70s. At least they made it that far, and shout out to the legends. But Hulk Hogan, bro.
Right.
It's so sad to hear about that. And then what pisses me off, bro, and it grinds my gears, guys, because Joey Swole got canceled recently because he made a little tribute to Hulk Hogan for passing away. Joey Swole's that influencer who always talks about gym etiquette and is like, you shouldn't be doing that, and like is always trying to be better when it comes to gym etiquette. And then he had a video where he was dressed up as Hulk Hogan and he's doing lifting weights, and he says, shout out to my hero, or something along those lines. And then everyone was bombarding in the comments saying,
well, what did he say? What exactly did he say?
Nothing. They were just talking about how, like, you know that you're paying tribute to a racist. You know that you're paying tribute to someone who said the N-word.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, he made one drunken text, and then it's like, how many black wrestlers and other black people
What
that
about Morgan
Hulk Hogan's
Wallen?
known? And then look at Morgan Wallen, dude. He's not racist either.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
just saying.
people say stupid stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's like, yeah, they said something stupid. Maybe they shouldn't have said, but they're not like a racist POS that deserves to be hated on. The guy passed away, and Joey Swole was just trying to make a tribute video. He's a bodybuilder who works out for a living. Yeah, he pays tribute to a role model who showed him how to work out and get muscles. It wasn't about racism, and Joey Swole made an apology. The other half of his fan base started hating him on that. He said, I quit fucking social media.
Yeah, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
It's tough. Dude. I can go all day with that. But no, I agree. That's because it's like, yeah, people associate the person with that person. And racism's shitty. Shitty that Hulk Hogan just said that. And if he genuinely was racist as a human, that sucks.
I don't think he was, dude.
Yeah.
And
I
then
see a lot of cool videos of him, like even that one with the kid. And I'm like, damn. You know, where the kid walks into the store and he gets all excited, he rips his shirt off, and you just see how it's just like, damn. Yeah.
Dude, Hulk Hogan's a legend, dude. And then, yeah, legends make mistakes sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So the whole cancel culture stuff just, like, is just stupid. And then for Joey Swole to even, like, be apologizing for it, it's like, dude, just ignore all those idiots. Because it's like people make mistakes. It's not like Hulk Hogan was just constantly thinking racist thoughts all the time.
Right.
He was an idiot in a moment. It happens.
Yeah.
Think about all the stuff he did.
Yeah, if there was like videos of him doing bad shit to other people,
Right.
I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is really bad. This is not good. You know. So yeah, I get
In a leaked
but
personal conversation. I'm not saying it's right, but it's like, it's not like he's out here trying to advertise for people to be hurt or anything like that. Come on.
Right. And dude, it's crazy that you're saying that too right now, because it falls into this with Pedro Pascal and Sydney Sweeney.
Oh snap! What did Pedro Pascal say about Sydney Sweeney?
Well, no, like both of them, genuinely, with like social media and everything. Because apparently Pedro Pascal's been going through it with anxiety or something. I've been seeing everywhere that he's having anxiety, and it's like I was saying to you, I'm like, damn, you're in everything. I'm like, I'm sure that would make you're seeing what people are saying. I'm like, dude, like, you know, probably get to you. And it, did you see that after Fantastic Four, they cut down his time in the next Avengers movie? So who knows what Pedro Pascal's going through? Here we are. We're like, oh, this motherfucker's in everything. He's taking over Hollywood. He's all good. And it's like, look, he's going through it. And then Sydney Sweeney coming at my boo, my girl. My girl. I didn't get a bar of soap, Dr. Squatch. We didn't get a bar of soap. All the people bought it, man. I was going to add it to my collection.
I wanted that soap too.
I was just going to add it to my collection of my Dr. Squatch shit, man. I wasn't going to use it at all. But everyone's been making fun of her with their ads. Doja Cat came at my girl, Sydney Sweeney. I was like, oh, girl, you're jealous. Don't be making fun of my
Look at Doja
Sydney
Cat.
Sweeney.
She looks like a rat.
Don't make fun
Doja Rat.
Don't make fun of my girl, Sydney Sweeney. Everyone's making fun of my girl, Sydney Sweeney, because she can't read. It's not her fault she can't read.
Who's saying she can't read?
They're making, because of the way she sounds on these ads. Everyone's making fun of her. She came out crying. It's like, boo, I will teach you how to fucking read.
Oh, she
Fuck
can
these
read.
haters.
Everyone's haters.
Everyone's haters. Sorry you're jealous that Sydney Sweeney's taking over the game.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry she's
Can I
beautiful.
ask you a question?
What?
She said she's getting a lot of hate, guys, because she said, I guess I have good genes. And she puts jeans on. If a black woman, if a Mexican woman, if an Asian woman, if an Indian woman said, I have great genes, and put on the same freaking pair of jeans from American Eagle, would anyone have an uproar?
I don't know. I think it's all jealousy when it comes to
No,
this
but
Sydney
since it's a
Sweeney.
white woman, now it's seen as supremacy. It's like, can't women in general be appreciative of their genes?
They jealous.
Screw y'all.
They jealous of her.
Yo, it's so annoying, bro.
Yeah. Keep thriving, Sydney. Fuck these haters. But look, dude, and it's just, she's saying that people are so bad on social media. But can I tell you what, guys? Can I tell you something? Because, Schmitty gets a little taste of the hate, too. You know what I mean? Been there. Not as high as these guys, obviously. They're the fucking superstars, and I can't imagine at that level. You know what I mean? Because we do look, And then we think, oh, it's like, it's weird because it's like, look in front of you, right? It's like this, what's in front of you in reality is what your reality is, not what's on a screen. I fall victim of this, right? Because here's my theory, guys. Every time we go somewhere, I get hate online or something from some stupid shit, some hater online. Right. But then whenever we're at places, have we ever been approached by a hater in person? Not once. Not even like, hey, Schmitty, you're a bitch from like across the street or something. Like that's never happened one time. So my theory is all the haters out there are fake AI. It's AI. It's some kind of other country. And we got to stop falling for it. But it's tough.
Okay.
That's my theory.
I was going to respond to every hater. You're AI.
You're AI.
That's actually a good point. Because they could be, dude. Well,
You're not real. Click on their profile. It's not real. Like, it's like a weird numbers of shit. You're like, and it's like blocked or it's like a private. You're like, you're not real. But you're talking shit. Are you real?
I mean,
that's at the end of the day, though. That's my theory.
Sweeney she's probably gone through a lot of BS though with those ads.
Oh yeah,
and it's just like because she's hot, bro, and she's just doing a freaking ad. What the hell?
I can't wait for Euphoria. I'm down for it. Can I actually see? Can you open up your phone?
Yes, sir.
Because one last thing, guys, this death in 3 thing always comes up when people die, and I hear it from multiple people. It's always been a thing. So I was like, what the hell? I love ChatGPT. So I'm like, okay, where did the term death comes in 3 originate? The phrase death comes in 3 is a piece of folk wisdom or superstition that suggests that one person dies, 2 more soon will follow, forming a trio. It's commonly cited after a string of celebrity deaths or personal losses, which was weird because Hulk Hogan played a part in our childhood, and so did fucking Ozzy. And then we lost our buddy Kyle. So in our lives, we just lost 3 people. I know in a lot of people's lives, they lost 2 people. That was our 3. Origin and history. No single origin. The idea doesn't have a clear-cut historical origin, but it deeply rooted in Western superstition and pattern-seeking behavior. Humans are naturally wired to look for patterns, especially in times of fear and grief. So grouping unrelated deaths into a trio offers a kind of closure or sense of order. Folklore and numerology. In many cultures, the number 3 has spiritual or symbolic significance. For example, Christianity has the Holy Trinity. Fairy tales often use 3 wishes, 3 trials. In some traditions, bad luck is thought to come in 3s, not just death. Military origins theory. One version ties the superstition to World War I with the claim that if 3 soldiers lit their cigarettes from the same match, one of them would be shot by giving snipers enough time to aim. Through colorful, this story is widely considered a myth or misunderstanding. Media reinforcement. The idea got stronger in modern times because of news cycles. When 3 celebrities die in close succession, media headlines amplify the pattern, reinforcing the belief. In short, death comes in 3s likely emerged from a mix of superstition, human psychology, numerology, and media influence, rather than the specific event or origin. Crazy.
Interesting.
But it's
so
weird
it just
how
was created by us.
Right? But it's just kind of weird how you feel like it happens.
Well, I mean, if you think about this, though, bro, people die every day. You could call death comes in 365s, and it would still be right.
Damn, that was facts.
So it's just like, yeah, death comes in 3s, but it's just because it's like the emphasis, just like you said, with the media and everything, putting all that highlighting on it. Damn.
Yeah. That's where I like ChatGPT to teach us stuff like that. But yeah. So, guys, we're sorry that we've been gone for 3 weeks. It's been a lot, to be honest with you, and it honestly went so fast. Brenden went out of town. We've gone through so much. I've been out of town. Me and Warlike watched him and Sean's place. You got back. Our schedule. We lost Kyle, so it's just kind of bad timing.
Yeah.
Just lots of things. It's been a very fast-paced 3 weeks, so it's good to be finally back podcasting with you.
Dude, it really is.
It feels good. let's talk about your trip. I know it's been a minute, but catch the Jobins up.
So guys, I went to Michigan for the first time ever. Shannon, my lovely fiance, who I'm head over heels over. Yes, I know we had such a great trip, and it just reinforced all the love, guys. But we went to Michigan, where her family, her mom's side, has family there, and it was this is the trip. Phoenix to Minnesota. We had to go to the Minneapolis airport first. And then from Minneapolis, we went to Green Bay. And I thought Green Bay would be huge because of the Green Bay Packers, Brett Favre. The cheese. Cheese is real big. It's the Dairyland.
Cheese. I love cheese.
Green Bay only has like 100,000 residents, bro. It's like a neighborhood.
Oh,
it's a neighborhood around the stadium. It's like Simpson Elementary. If Simpson Elementary was a NFL stadium in the middle of it.
So we had 300,000 students in Simpson Elementary.
Bro, no, I'm just saying there's like Shelley Manor. I'm saying it was like Shelley Manor.
I don't think 300,000 people were in Shelley Manor, bro. I think it was probably 300.
Yeah, the whole town. But I'm saying like it was a little subdivision that was around it.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
That is kind of weird.
It's just a little subdivision that encompasses the stadium of Lambeau Stadium. And then I saw Lambeau and Lombardi, and they were pointing at each other, and they were big statues in the front of the entrance. It was pretty cool. I kind of nerded out a little bit. But from Green Bay, we had to drive 2.5 hours to get to Lance, Michigan. And that's where Lake Superior is at. It's the Upper Peninsula. They're called Yoopers.
Oh, the Yoopers, yeah.
Yeah, they're almost like the Fargo people.
The Yoopers, yeah. Oh. We love the Yoopers.
I was getting my accent going, guys. I was like, we're just going to take a trip to Baraga.
Baraga's the place to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Dude, they all talk with like a little bit of an accent.
Like a northern?
Yeah, and they're like, they say Lance, Lake Superior, Baraga, like I said, Houghton. Because Houghton's where all the cool stuff's at. Houghton's where all the stores are.
Nice little cup of hot tea, yeah.
Dude, and there's like 200, 300 people in all these little surrounding towns.
What were they genuinely like? Were they cool?
Oh, they were all super friendly.
Waving? The type of where everyone waves to each other wherever you go?
Yeah.
I love that.
Dude, yes, everyone waved.
I love that.
And in Michigan, because we went to Houghton, I was saying.
Yeah.
And that's where they have 2 dispensaries. And I got a bunch of weed and stuff. And then I had that too.
How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's cool. I'm jealous.
But it was funny because then me and the girl, we smoked a little bit too. And then,
how's their weed? Is it good?
Oh my God, it was so strong.
Really?
I was like,
they got it up there. They got it up there.
And it was pretty cheap too. I had the Cheech and Chong.
You said it was cheap, but then he comes and says that it was the same exact price as the shit we get out here. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm telling you that it was cheaper.
What are you talking about?
The bugs suck though. There's mosquitoes and bugs and everything. But the lakes, because we were right on Lake Superior, guys. And then get this, we were in what's called the Ford Bungalow because Shannon's mom got this whole bungalow that me, Shannon, her sister and her sister's family, her brother and her brother's family. So all of us were there. And
all in one place.
Yeah.
How many rooms?
There was like 10 rooms, bro.
Oh, wow.
And
who were you? What room were you next to? What was Brenden and Shannon's room next to?
There's a little tour video you can see on my channel, but
no, you let me know now.
So you walk up the stairs and then you go down the hallway and then to the right was our room, but you have to pass there's 3 rooms on this side, 3 rooms on this side.
Oh, so everyone was around. You were the center.
Oh yeah, it was a packed house. It was a packed house.
Oh.
And anyways, just to keep going with the story is Henry Ford,
yes,
the Ford of Ford Auto Industries. I have a Ford Focus. You know what I'm saying? Like Ford is still a thing. And
you're a big Ford guy.
This guy.
You're Ford.
I had a Ford Mustang as my first car, and then I got a Ford Focus, and now I was in the Ford Bungalow.
Oh, so his spirit was there, just
his portrait was there, and then
really.
He vacationed in this home I was staying at from 1925 to 1947.
A lot of shit went down.
He stayed at this home.
Think about
and it had real open grass spaces. There's deer everywhere. It's the wilderness, guys. I got to drive from Green Bay 2.5 hours to get to Lance just to get here.
Damn, so he was out in the middle of nowhere.
Right?
Damn. How
And
many
then,
people? Who all went there?
dude, so it was Shannon and all of her family.
Well, no, I mean just like in time with him being there. Who can you imagine all the powerful people or who he knew, famous people? Spot like that.
Did you know that Hitler had a portrait of Henry Ford in his office? And he admired Henry Ford. And Henry Ford actually even owned his own news publication where he was printing newspapers talking about like anti-Semitic ideas and like beliefs of like he was like talk about how evil Jews are and stuff. He would produce that in newspapers and have those out there.
And you drive that around.
Or dude, it's just crazy.
You're involved. You work for a bank and you drive a Ford. No, I'm just kidding.
But there's some really, but at the same time, he was one of the first employers to employ black workers and pay them just the same as white workers.
He was trying to balance.
So it's like, yeah, he was anti-Semitic, but he, I guess, maybe was racist in today's standard, but progressive in those days.
Different times.
But we were in that dude's vacation house.
That's weird. Did you?
It's crazy, dude. It's all bathtubs, guys. They have no showers. It sucked.
Like those white haunting ones, like that are made. That, like,
porcelain.
Stand above the floor.
Yep.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How did you feel when you were in there? Was it haunting?
It wasn't really. I feel like there was a really positive vibes the whole time because it was like a vacation home from the start. I didn't feel like anyone ever died there.
He knew. He's like, I got an admirer. I won't fuck with this guy. God, and it was old, huh? We couldn't get a hold of him, guys. He had no service.
Oh my God, no service
10 days,
here.
He's gone. We thought he was being sacrificed in the fucking woods for.
If there was a place where you could sacrifice someone, it was in Lance, Michigan.
We said our
There's
goodbyes.
300 people there.
We said our goodbyes when you walked out the door. We're like, he's gone. He's never coming back.
They do have a Burger King and a Subway.
Could you do that? Could you live like that?
Dude, no. It took me 20 minutes to get into town.
Could you be like that?
I have to drive 20 minutes just to get to Pat's food store.
Or you could go fish.
That'd be cool. We never went fishing.
I know something about lake fish compared to like river fish. I don't know, something different.
We did capture what's called lake glass. Shannon likes collecting lake glass, and what that is, guys, it's when like you throw glass into the lake, it like crystallizes and smoothens from like the water and everything, and then when it comes on shore after a long time, it's like really rounded and smooth.
Like a pebble.
And she collects it, so I went with her to do that, and she caught some cool pieces.
She actually found some that were like that?
Yeah.
Really?
And then what I did is I had this beer bottle, and I said, here, let's see what happens with this, and I threw it all into the lake.
One day
it'll be
you'll come back 55 old with Shannon and be like, remember when I broke this beer bottle?
And the lake's cold, but it was really nice because it was kind of like Lake Tahoe where it was really shallow for a long time. And then there's a little sandbank where it's actually a sandbank is like, yeah, it's a little bump up. So it's like you get back to below your knees almost.
Was there any drama on this trip?
There was drama.
What was the drama?
Oh my gosh, dude. Shannon and her siblings were getting into it a little bit.
Just being around each other all day long.
I think that's what it was. And then some of them have to try to be the boss, you know, and stuff like that. And then
but you kind of just sneak out and go smoke, kind of get away? Or what would you do?
Exactly. That's why it was so nice going to Houghton, getting the dispo.
Getting to Houghton and getting
and then I could have a little joint ski and then smoke it out by the lake.
Pass it around, say, guys, chill.
No one else smoked, honestly. Actually, Shannon smoked once with me. Yeah.
Why do I feel like you're like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber when he's in his happy place in that trip with the girl and his family, and he's like making them all laugh?
Oh my God, yeah, that's
I feel
so
like that's
funny.
You.
It really was kind of like that.
I feel like that's you, dude, and you're just acting up and they're all laughing.
Dude,
it's a good time.
Yo, that's what they call her. They call her Yo, but she kind of reminded me of Aunt Rose a lot, and just kind of how. Yeah, and just how kind of matriarch
she made
kind
good
of
food?
status. Oh yeah, 100%. She had this pulled pork that she had made, and it's for Yvette Osterman because there's the YO for Yo. But anyways, she was like, "Oh, Brenden, do you remember what you said? You were so drunk." She's like, "You said you're my peeps," and then we're all like best buds now. So
that's good.
Dude, I had and just like you said with Jim Carrey laughing with all those people, I really felt like I did do that.
Were you by a fire?
Yeah.
Dude.
There was a fireplace in the living room. That legit was.
Yeah.
It was legit, like you're saying. It legitimately couldn't have been any crazier. It was like that.
So for 10 days, you guys were just no phones, all lake, barbecuing, eating good, scouting places.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a good time.
Dude, it really was. It was an escape from...
Good to be back.
It is good to be back at the same time. I hate having to drive 20 minutes to get anywhere.
Yeah, I know. People who do that, you're tough. You're tough. Yeah. It's nice to have you back. We're going to be... We hop roommates. Brock's gone. Chris is gone. It's just me, you, and you right now.
I know, dude.
It's nice. Like old times. But then, like, we're not all going to be together for a while. Because then Brock will come back. Then you'll leave. Then Chris will come back. And then who knows from there. But that's literally all the way up until, like, October.
Yeah, because I do have a September trip with my mom and my brother.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to get on a phone call with them after this to talk about our trip to Ireland.
Yeah, that's going to be a good
and
time.
getting some more stuff set up. So it's going to be really fun.
Dude, a trip to Ireland with the fam, that's going to be a lot
I'll have
of
to
fun.
vlog that too.
Wow. But yeah. Jobins, I've been back on my grind, back to working out all the time. I feel better, feel a lot better working out with David. Feels good. Just, I know that mentally I feel a lot better. And my fat ass guys, it's like, damn, I can't afford not to work out because I gain weight so fast, dude. It's like the shit happens. I really got to just make sure that no matter what happens in life, you just stay consistent. It's the one thing about Tim and Sean that I just really admire. It's hard. It's harder said than done.
It definitely
you know what
is.
I mean? So, yeah, we're just right now, Schmitty's just focusing on being consistent. That's what I've been doing. Feels good being back. Been just grinding at Rhino. Chris and I, with our job, that fucking job's crazy, dude. It's like controlled chaos. It's sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sick. First time doing a build, seeing how a stage just gets completely built.
It's really cool, dude, because
It's
you're with
nuts.
Rhino staging,
Yeah.
and then you were building up like a huge, massive
Dude, it's
cross, I guess, for this religious stage that they were making.
Yeah, it's really cool. The only thing, dude, damn it, when you're the big guys doing that kind of stuff, oh boy, you get used, and then you really learn real quick who's half-assing. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh, I hate the people who are half-assing. You know? Because yeah, it's really one of those jobs where it's like, if everyone works smoothly as a team, and we're on it, the faster it gets done correctly, no redoing shit, making sure it's getting done quickly. It's more like, I don't know, it's better, but it's hard to do with some fucking people who just don't do shit.
It's kind of crazy to think about all these professional sets that you see on
It's insane.
stages and to realize that there's like people that are lazy that are a part of those too.
Oh yeah,
Because it's
They
like all the
half-ass.
hard work and stuff going on, and then you got people that are actually standing around doing nothing. That's crazy, dude.
You know what else is crazy? Working at this job, I'm seeing underneath stadiums, dude, they keep going. This last stadium I was at, I went down a level and then it opened up and it looked like Vegas down there. Giant ass screen, huge thing where it's like alcohol and probably dining and shit, just hidden down there. You know what I mean? I'm like, it just really made me think, like, man, what's built under stadiums, government buildings, airports?
Dude, that's all you're thinking about what's built under things. Think about all these times, and we are from Missouri, bro. And if you go to like winery country, where it's just open plains and shit like that, it's like, dude, you could easily have billionaires that have bunkers under there. Just like New Zealand became a real problem with that, and you had all these billionaires making bunkers under there.
It's nuts.
Like, who's to say, dude, I always think about that when I'm driving anywhere and there's back roads.
Mountains.
And it's
out in
like,
the
this
middle
is
of
a very
nowhere.
remote area of the country.
Yeah, and a big giant mountain. What can we make in there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And
dude.
just think about Elon Musk, too, when he had that freaking limestone quarry where they had all those government documents and everything that he exposed about how they process that stuff. And it's just like, holy shit, how much underground stuff goes on
I know.
that we don't even think about.
Well, in my head, you're like, okay, you're at a stadium, you're watching a football game. You're like, oh, man, the people down the close are the real ballers. When it's like there's shit going underneath the thing with all the real ballers. And it's like, oh, my God, it's another world. It's crazy. I wanted to go exploring, but I couldn't. I had to work. But I'm like, man, you can just keep going. It just keeps going. How far down does this go? I want to know. I want to keep going and just see. But yeah, that's the one thing crazy about my job.
No, it's cool, dude.
Yeah. Guys, Suicide Boys album dropped this past Friday, and oh my God, was incredible. They just keep killing it and getting better. Yeah, what'd you think of it?
I really do enjoy it. It's dude, it pops off, man. It gets me freaking pumped up. I want it in a Blade movie. I want it in like a sci-fi movie where it's like sleek and it's badass because they got that vibe about them.
Oh yeah. Thy Kingdom Come. My top 5 are Napoleon, Count Your Blessings, Chainbreaker, Monochromatic, and Gray. Tim and Sean, they keep making fun of me about Suicide Boys, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Suicide Boys are lit. They get me going every time. I can't wait for their new music. I was sad when I went through all 10 songs, but it was a damn good album. They're coming here in September. We got to go see them. I can't wait.
I like it when they yell, North side in the back.
Dude, all their shit's so fire.
Dude, it does go hard.
We've been doing a lot. Me and Warlike, while they went to Montana for a fight trip, me and War watched The Farm. I watched Sean's house, and Warlike watched Tim's. And it was fun, guys. We treated it like that was our sanctuary. We were farmers. Farm work's a lot of work. And I just took care of some chickens and a couple dogs. I'm like, man, imagine having a whole bunch of other different animals. I'm like, that's full-time shit.
Dude, it was crazy, too, because then when we were over and we were at Tim's, because Nick was showing us, and all the chickens were on top of the chicken coop. And the rooster staring down at you the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, dinosaurs. Dude, these freaking things are staring at you, man, whenever you're out there at night.
They're little, tiny dinosaurs, and they're crazy. And they're smart, too. They're smart in their own way. It's weird. Sean's door thing, it's cool because it closes at night at a certain time. They're already all in. But then I waited my last night. I'm like, I want to see what it looks like when they come out. Sure enough, that door opens. They come running out. I'm like, damn, that's lit. That's cool. But, yeah, a lot of work. It was fun. We were driving.
How long were you there for?
Just for 3 nights. Yeah, so 4 days, 3.5 days.
That's gonna be cool though.
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun just pretending it was ours and being farmers.
Dude,
we could have made a vlog.
Your stories were funny. You and Nick's stories where you're like, "We're here, man. We made it."
I know. I thought it would have been fun if we had made a vlog where it was like we were recording what me and Warlike were doing because Tim and Sean were watching us and they were talking shit where they were at Montana. So if we would have had recordings of me and War doing our thing while they were recording at Montana, I think that would have been fun.
You know, it would be super funny if you and Nick had like your own bachelorette type thing, like how Drewski did it on How I Could Have Found Love. Oh, yeah. And you guys played it off like you were doing it before Tim and Sean got back. You're like, we got a weekend to see about it, who we can find for number one. Yep. And we got
or we just throw a big ass, just huge party and actually throw one.
Dude.
Project Action.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
That was cool. I'm happy that was cool.
It's just been a lot, dude. The world has been worlding. And Happy Gilmore 2 came out.
Ooh.
Now, I know we were talking about haters and all that kind of shit, but I'm going to hate, and I'm sorry, and I'll give it its respect. I know. What were you expecting? It's just supposed to be a fun, happy comedy. Adam Sandler, not to be such a critic, whatever. Right? I'm sorry. Fuck Happy Gilmore 2.
100%.
And
it's terrible. It's garbage.
I didn't know I needed to be a fucking golf expert to get all the golf references to make it such a damn good movie that everyone's saying.
Right.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know the golf world and I don't get all those references.
Spoilers, guys. It's trash.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Watch the first 20 minutes and turn it off. Okay. You know what I mean? Why couldn't it just been simple?
Bro, it's like, they're like, my argument that I hate that I've heard is, oh, it's a sequel. What did you expect?
I know,
it's like he just came out with Hubie Halloween. He came out with Hubie Halloween on Netflix. That movie's hilarious.
Hilarious.
And then you come out with this steaming pile of shit. That's already a sequel to one of the most beloved movies that is in Adam Sandler's catalog.
That is simple. Save Grandma.
Are you killing me? You're killing me.
Save Grandma. That's
the
sequel.
Whole movie. It's a sequel. What did you expect?
I know.
Yeah, no, I expected it to be at least as good as Hubie Halloween, which was funny. This movie was garbage trash.
Everything about it.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hate it so much. I'm sorry, Adam. I love Adam. I'm happy he made... Cool.
There's one pro I had.
You had a good time making it with your family and friends. Cool.
There's one pro I had. I occasionally laughed a couple times. A couple times.
Within the first 20 minutes, and that was it. Then everything was overdone.
Terrible.
Then it became overdone. And then the story got even weird and crazy, like too much. And the last 30 minutes turned off. Then, guys, I felt like the devil made this movie. This whole made me rethink my whole entire fucking life. Because I'm like, was Chris Farley sacrificed so Adam Sandler become the greatest fucking comedian? I'm like, what's with Adam Sandler's daughter's ass being like framed on in the beginning of the movie?
That is weird now that you mention it like
there was
that.
so much. I'm like, the devil made this movie, dude. I think the devil. There's something.
He had both his kids in the movie.
Something weird.
Well, he produced it and everything. He's just trying to help his family.
Why couldn't it have just been a little simple?
The ass thing's kind of weird.
The whole thing towards the end. Oh God, I was literally scrolling. I was like, guys, can we please turn this off? I'm done.
I hated Chubb's kid.
They wanted to keep it going. Oh.
I was like, dude, the whole story was really stupid.
I got the Subway cups, guys. Don't hate on me. Don't be like, oh, Schmitty, you're a hater and you're just a hater and it's got to be so damn good. I got the cups. I got the collector cups from Subway. I was excited.
It was a huge letdown.
What happened?
I felt like it didn't have the heart. The references were like the primary thing they were looking at when the first one had more heart, dude. It was. I said this to Mikey just the other night. I was like, because he was arguing about it. He's like, oh, it's all about a metaphor for the Live Tour and how it's messing with PGA.
I'm like, I don't know about that.
And it's like, bro.
I don't know about that. I know about how much love I have for my grandma wanting to save my grandma.
Exactly. Compared to college is too expensive and my daughter wants to major in dancing.
Right.
In dancing.
I'm right there with you, brother.
You need a professor to teach you how to dance better.
I gave it a 2.8. And I love Adam Sandler. I don't know what
you gave it a 2.8?
I did.
You don't even want to know what I gave it.
A 0.8?
I gave it 1.3. I didn't even give it a 1.5. It got above a 1 because I laughed maybe twice in the 20 minutes that were there.
Damn.
1.3. This was absolute dog shit. Happy Gilmore 2 is an embarrassment to Adam Sandler's catalog.
Can you keep going for a second? You're gonna hate me, but we had some drinks before. I have to pee so bad. I've been fighting it. I'm like, this is our first pod back. I'm gonna fight it. But I'm like, I actually gotta pee.
You know what? That's okay because I have a whole thing that I can talk about right here.
But I want to know it. So you just keep it going. Let me pee real quick. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Oh my God, I gotta pee.
Okay. So let me go with this one because he already knows about the movie. But guys, recently, get this. I watched American Pie from 1999 with my fiancée Shannon, and it was very interesting because it's a movie that's over 20 years old, of course, and there was a lot of things I think that aren't politically correct now, but the movie did still have heartfelt moments. I think she really did still like the heart that was in the movie where like the characters learned lessons and things like that. But if you don't know, the movie's about Jim and his buddies, and they're all trying to get laid before they graduate from high school. And Jim is the main character, and he has a scene where he has a webcam set up in his room. And spoilers, this is American Pie spoilers, but he has a webcam set up in his bedroom, and he has Nadia come over for studying in history class. And then he actually runs out of the room while she says she's changing to go see the webcam video from his buddy's house. And then they're all watching it together because it's being filmed on his webcam. So this was brand new technology back in 1999, so they didn't have the same like rules and stuff. So he wouldn't got as in much trouble as he would now today. Because, and then in the movie, in American Pie, Nadia, the girl that doesn't know there's a webcam that's recording everything, she finds Jim's magazines, dirty magazines, and then starts, and then that's all filmed on the webcam. And if he were to do that today, if Jim were to be recording that today, he would be charged with video voyeurism. He would be charged under state and possibly federal law, and he would be a registered sex offender because Nadia is a high schooler as well, so it's really messed up. Movie has not aged well in that respect. And then he would be expelled from school, and there'd probably be a civil suit filed by Nadia and her family for emotional trauma and reputational harm. So Jim, who's played by Jason Biggs in the American Pie movie, would probably be in a tremendous amount of trouble. And aside from the rest of the movie, which Shannon, I think, really did like and thought it was pretty good and had a lot of lessons that could be learned, that was one of the glaring things that was pretty messed up, was that Jim set up his webcam in his room to film Nadia without her consent. But I did do a lot of research through ChatGPT, and I learned that all the charges I said, there wasn't any like of the same atmosphere, the same kind of things going on, so they didn't have these same issues. So the worst thing that he probably would have got back in 1999 for doing the same crime would have been expulsion from school. He probably would have gotten expelled from East Falls High.
Wow, I feel so much better. Thank you for carrying that.
No, yeah, you're good.
Wow.
I was talking to them about how I watched American Pie for the first time with Shannon.
Oh yeah, that's right. How'd she like it?
She liked it a lot. She thought that she was like, I didn't think there'd be all these like heartfelt moments in the movie.
Yeah.
Because, it's like a teen sex raunchy comedy movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually did surprise her.
That was one of those movies my mom said I couldn't watch as a kid, and then it'd come on WB11 in the middle of the night, and I'd stay up and watch it. And I'd be like, oh, dude, fuck yeah, American Pie. I love those movies growing up, guys. That was one of the best.
Yeah, dude, they are good.
I want to watch the second one with you guys when you watch it.
But while you were gone, I was just saying that in the first one, Jim, who's played by Jason Biggs, and I already brought up spoilers and stuff, but he did like a super illegal thing when he had the webcam playing, and he has Nadia in his room, and she said that she's going to study, and then he runs over to his buddy's house, and they all watch her get naked and everything with a webcam on recording.
Without her knowing.
Damn. And then I was talking about all the charges he would be. That's like he would be a registered sex offender. He'd be expelled from school. He would deal with federal lawsuits. And then in 1999, guess what he would have dealt with?
What?
Expulsion. Damn. Yeah, he would have got expelled from school, but he wouldn't have gone through all the other stuff that we just listed.
It's weird how back then they got away with it.
And it's a really crazy. It's like almost like, oh my god, this scene's pretty messed up.
I wonder what's gonna happen in American Pie 2 that we're gonna go, oh my god.
I know, dude. It was fun because, dude, it's so long ago.
Right?
1999.
That makes me feel old.
Mm-hmm.
We also went and saw Fantastic Four, guys.
Oh, right.
My review for Fantastic Four, I gave it a 6.2. I'll give my review real quick. Writing, decent. Story, decent. Acting, decent. Right? I liked it. Special effects were good. The problems I had in Silver Surfer, I ended up really liking Silver Surfer. I was at first like, oh god, I hate it, and then I went in there and it's like, oh wow, better character than I thought, better character than the Galactus. Listen, I get it. Galactus eats worlds. Oh, that's what everyone who like loves the movie and gets mad at me for this says. He eats worlds. Shred. What is he supposed to do? And it's like, bro, he sat in a chair. Spoilers. He sat in a chair and scanned things and walked a couple football fields to grab something. That's it. That's all he did. That's it. I just thought he kind of like I don't know. Could have been done a little better. Mr. Galactus.
They're doing the reverse order, dude, because remember when we watched the OG Fantastic Fours? The first one was Doctor Doom. The second one was Galactus. Now they just reversed it. So Galactus was first this time. And then now Doctor Doom's going to be the second.
Was Galactus mentioned in Fantastic Four 2 with Silver Surfer?
Yeah, because that's the whole point of Silver Surfer. Surfer doesn't exist without Galactus.
I know, but I just don't remember him being mentioned in that one. I got to go back and watch it now.
His whole point's that he's like a messenger.
Yeah.
He's not like, he doesn't stand on his own.
Yeah. Damn. I want to go back and watch that one now.
But you're right. Galactus is kind of lame.
He was kind of lame, dude. Sorry. And so there were some pretty laughable moments.
I would have preferred your version. There should have been like some consequences. You don't feel any consequences are gonna happen.
I know. Oh,
it's so safe and cookie cutter.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's past this planet now. Whoa, Jaws is in the water. He's 800 meters out. He's 600 meters out.
You know what I hate too, bro?
What?
Is like our critique will be critiqued. Because they'll say, you should expect this from Marvel movies. Well, it's like the whole point is like expectations being made so low or why these movies are so shit, guys.
Yeah.
None of us should be expecting this or accepting this for that matter. This is trash.
Yeah, well, and that's why I gave it a 6.2 because I'm like, well, I walked out the theater. The first thing I said to the guys, I'm like, well, it wasn't the worst thing we ever saw. You know what I mean?
This is true.
It wasn't the worst thing we ever saw. So I gave it a 6.2. I thought I was being pretty fair with Fantastic Four 6.2.
I gave it a 7.5.
Really?
I went a little higher because honestly, get this, guys. At first, I hated the idea of Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic, but he absolutely killed it. I thought he knocked it out of the park. I really thought it was a great casting decision. It all worked.
I wonder what the exact decision yet is why they cut down his time length in Avengers Doomsday now. Is it because of the
political talks, dude? I hope not, man. That would be
knows?
so stupid. Did you see that video? I showed my girl this video of him, and he's at the walk, like, you know when they get their handprints in the Hollywood Walk of Fame thing? And it was Willem Dafoe doing it. Oh. And he was getting his handprint, and then Pedro Pascal's with him, and then he gets his girl, and he, like, puts his hand under her chin and like
I saw that
in like a sexual manner.
I did.
And then Willem Dafoe's like, no, don't do that. And I showed Shannon. She's like, would you play that again? And we played it like 3 times because she was like, yeah, I don't think that's okay.
Well, did you see the girl from Fantastic Four being all over him at the premiere?
What is that about? So my question is this: if you have a lot of Riz, if you have Riz, do you say you have anxiety to get away with it?
He probably has so much, like he's trying so hard to not have Riz, and he can't. Pedro Pascal's Riz is so perfect that he's like, I can't stop being the Riz god, and he's trying not to be. That's got to be it, because I ain't never seen a co-star be all hands over. And she's married, isn't she?
Right?
Yeah, that dude's going, God, I got too much Riz. That's a lot. That's probably a lot.
Do you think
prayers
that's
out
where
to Pedro Pascal. Fuck. Too much Riz.
Damn, I don't know how to fuck that. He's got too much Riz. That's what it is. It's not anxiety. He's just nervous. He's like, they all know I have too much Riz.
Right? Stranger Things trailer. What'd you think? I'm actually excited for this trailer, guys. I know we talk a lot of shit. Everyone's like, oh, they're so old now. But I'm like, damn, that trailer looked lit. I can't wait. Apparently, it's going to be very dramatic.
Is final season?
Yeah. I wonder if it's... I forget. I got to look again if it's split into 2 parts. Or if this. I think this is part 1, this is part 2. But it is the final season.
I just want everyone to remember that's watching, like, when you watch Stranger Things, just appreciate it. And when you see what happens to these kids and all these news headlines, all these personal things that they go through, just appreciate everything they did now. Because these kids are probably messed up. They've probably dealt with a lot of crazy stuff behind the scenes and things like that. Thank you, Stranger Things cast. Thank you for everything you've done. That's what I want to say to Drake and Josh and all the other cast, all the other crews out there that have, like, just killed it.
All I gotta say is anything happens to Steve, I riot. Nothing can happen to him. That's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Or Dustin. Dusty. What is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Dusty's lit. Dude, the whole cast is lit.
Yeah.
Just appreciate him, guys.
I know. What'd you think of the Avatar trailer?
Oh my God, I'm so freaking pumped for Avatar.
Yeah, me too.
Fire and Ash.
Yeah.
And you're telling me now we got Na'vi that we got to worry about that are bad guys?
They're going to fight each other. What's going to happen?
It's a good spin. It's a good spin.
Looks like they burned that shit down.
I think the main bad guy from the other ones, you know, the military guy that turns into a Na'vi?
Yeah.
I think he's going to team up with Sully.
Oh, really? I thought he was going to be like the main bad with the red. Maybe I was wrong.
I think he's going to have to team up with Jake Sully because the greater enemy.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Dude, James Cameron always kills it. That's one of my favorite dudes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The one thing that I enjoy about the Avatars, I will say, is that the character build-up, the story.
The world building.
Yeah, the world building. He does a great job of immersing you into it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm feeling for these gigantic blue aliens. They got me.
Yeah. You're like, are these aliens hot? I'm like, yeah.
No, you said that. Brenden said, are they hot? And I said, I don't know.
I'm like, yeah, they are. Yeah. Sue me.
So if you were in that world, you'd be trying to
in a heartbeat,
smash?
Bro, if I'm a human person, I'd probably be trying to.
The guy with the long hair and the braids. If something happens to him too, there's something about that guy. I'm like, no, we can't see him. We can't lose that guy, the human guy. You know which one I'm talking about?
The one that's like the bad guy's kid, right?
Yeah, and he's like, nah.
He's human, but he was raised by the Na'vi.
Yeah, not him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If something happens to him, I'm gonna riot. That's my riot for Avatar. I'm excited for it.
Me too, dude. I'm happy
excited.
to see that.
I'm excited. Got some good movies to look forward to.
Dude, and another thing too is South Park coming back.
So the first
That's
episode,
crazy.
guys,
God, how we've not talked about this yet.
Well, we haven't done about 3 weeks, bud. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we got to wait forever for the next one. But yeah, for the South Park return, guys, I love how it pissed a lot of people off. I thought they handled that in true South Park fashion.
They rattle people. That's their job.
Yeah.
Is to like get you rattled.
Although, I think it's a smidge overhyped. And this is why I'm going to say smidge overhyped as a guy who's a true South Park fan, guys. It got the highest rating ever of their episodes, right? And I think it's just the shock value of current situation of how big Trump's impact is.
Yeah.
The episode itself, I'm like, when you think of classic South Park episodes, it doesn't hold a candle to those.
Ooh,
so
very good point.
Was it funny? Absolutely. Did they handle everything in their top South Park fashion? Absolutely. They're South Park. They did it. But was it really like, oh, it's their highest rated episode? I'm like, well, that's just because of the times. True South. I'm like, it was funny. It was funny. But
how many years have they been running, bro?
Dude, they kill
How
it.
many stories have they had?
They're the best.
With the same characters?
They're the best.
Now they have to go off of like political stuff more than ever.
It was funny.
Contemporary things more than ever.
It was definitely funny. Cartman going through it, not knowing what the fuck to do. That was hilarious.
One of my favorite episodes is the World of Warcraft episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Where there's no politics involved at all. You know what I'm saying?
What about the Scott Tedderman?
Right? No politics involved. But nowadays, it's like, I mean, you can't blame them because of the atmosphere we're in, but it does feel different.
You know what always were some of my favorite episodes, and I think it's like the first couple of them that they're in, is the summer camp ones with the handicapped kids.
Yeah.
Mimsy!
Yeah.
Those are some of my all-time favorites. Tally episodes, the Woodland Critters, Chef's Death. Some of the OG episodes.
Yeah, dude. And now it's like, it's so politically charged.
Yeah. So it's like to say, oh, this is...
It's still funny. I'm not saying it's not funny.
This is South Park's greatest episode. I'm like, no.
It was shocking.
Yeah.
Though.
And they got us. Apparently, I saw that the trailer was fake and that the whole season's going to be different. From
right.
And I'm like, you got me. Because I was excited for what you showed in the trailer. I'm like, damn it.
I hope nothing happens to the South Park creators. Those guys seem like they're like legit geniuses.
Right.
When it comes to like satire and like pointing fun at society.
I'm very excited for the rest of the season. So, but yeah, that was just my take. I'm like, okay, everyone's kind of hyping this shit up a little too much. I'm like, there's some badass South Park episodes there. What about the one where they're all ninjas?
And oh my God, dude, that one's so good.
In the eye with the star. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about?
There's some classics for sure.
And Randy episodes.
Dude, the last thing that I had that was pretty crazy, because you know who Candace Owens is.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, she is in a huge defamation lawsuit right now in Delaware against Bridget Macron, who is the first lady.
That person I don't know.
The first lady of France. And Candace has been saying that the first lady of France is a man.
Is she the man, though?
And she said not only is she a man,
but is she a man or a woman?
She was born under the name John Michael Trogno. This is what Candace Owens is saying. And she says that the couple, her and Emmanuel Macron, the prime minister of France, is only placed in power because of CIA manipulation. They have a 219-page defamation lawsuit in Delaware of all states, which is crazy. And this is where it's like such a movie, like a Fargo movie, like a Coen Brothers movie of such absurdity of like you're getting sued in Delaware from the prime minister of France and the first lady, calling her a man, and then saying that he's placed in there from CIA manipulation. And
it's pretty bold.
Even more weird is that there is a 25-year age gap between Bridget Macron and Emmanuel, the prime minister. He met her in 1993 when he was 15 in drama class, and she was the teacher.
Wow. Damn, that is actually...
Isn't that wild shit? That's like a Coen Brothers, No Country for Old Men. This is some crazy stuff you're talking about here.
Okay, hold on. So at the end of the day, it's like, if you're going to come out and actually say that, and now you're getting sued, you would have to prove it. So it's like, okay, show me the XY or the, you know what I mean? I need to see.
Well, get this, though. What? They have to prove that she's lying.
Yeah.
Why haven't they?
If it's true, it's nuts.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Because then it's like, how many others? Who else?
Oh, my God.
There's theories of others. I'm not going to say them.
You said death comes in threes with famous people. If Candace Owens goes next, It'd be the craziest shit ever in the world.
Yeah. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to watch some more shit. I'll have to catch up on that so I can learn some more.
The only other thing I had besides that news, guys, is that Stephen Colbert got canceled.
Completely?
Mm-hmm. And late night
Like he won't have a
is
show?
declining too. He
Really?
lost $40 million a year in profit, but right now him, Jon Stewart, Oliver, all these guys that are the late night, Jimmy Kimmel, they're all trying to band together right now for like a last wave because they're like the people in the grocery store who are checking out the groceries, and then you got freaking UScan right there. And it's like you guys realize that you're in a dying medium when you got people like us who are on podcasts and aren't doing
not like us, but like all the other, like, Theo Von and all those kind of people.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying in
Joe
that same
Rogan.
space though, and it's like
Yeah.
even we would be ready to take the spot. Like that's a lot of competition, and you guys aren't making any money, and it costs that much money to produce your shows.
Right?
It doesn't cost millions of dollars to produce Joe Rogan's show.
The
probably.
times are changing. Well, I mean, yeah. But yeah, the times are just changing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Damn.
Other than that, I didn't have too much. That was just some kind of crazy shifts in the wind.
Yeah, no. That's wild. You got to come out and claim that with somebody like that powerful and you're already powerful. It's like you got to, like, I don't know, wouldn't you expect, like, okay, if I come out and say that, they're going to blah, blah, blah. But who knows? That kind of story.
Mm-hmm. And then that could have changed South Park's stance too and everything.
Right.
Because of the merger deal with Skydance. And then CBS is partnered up, and then all of a sudden Stephen Colbert gets canceled, even though he's losing $40 million, guys.
They're obviously,
but he's still the highest performing late night show host in circuit besides Gutfield, who's on Fox News.
South Park's obviously probably going to touch on this. More than likely, right?
And dude, you know what's crazy? Because CNN and Fox are like the rivals of each other. CNN apparently, and I was just looking at fiscal year earning reports, they've made like net losses, and Fox News has been like way higher on their profit money. So it's just like, I'm not saying one's better than the other, but one is definitely on the heel of on the neck of the other one. So and then like the Democrats are not having having an identity crisis. There's a lot of political stuff going on right now, bro. Where it's like, who knows how these parties are going to change and shift.
World keeps whirling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, it was great being back. We're going to be back being more consistent. We're back on our routine. We're back on our schedules. And we can't wait till next week already.
Mm-hmm. Love you guys.
I'm glad I got to be back with you, buddy. It felt good. We love you. Forever love to Kyle, Ara. We love you. The whole gym's with you. And we'll be safe out there, everybody. And we love you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Love you guys.